Welcome back. Welcome back. We're gonna play a little music before we get started, all right?
Some people kill, some people steal, some people lie sometimes.
Listen,
Different events in our life can shape
hit
those
that like button, subscribe to the
ways.
channel.
Harboring hate,
Y'all
harboring
already know
pain,
what to
and
do.
every
Hit that like
day
button,
we
subscribe
go
to the channel. Let's go.
through. Make it so
Put them
very
green hearts
hard
in the
to
chat. Let me see. Let me see. Let me
forgive.
see. Let me see.
And nobody is perfect, and I can see that in the mirror. And every time I think of things I've done inside the past, I struggle mentally on different ways I can let go. As I look up in the sky to talk to God, I notice the birds in there. Free, not worried, not even worried about me down here. They free. Ain't nowhere that they can't fly.
What up,
I'm
everybody? What up?
always
What up?
seeing
What up?
them pass
Let me
by.
pull up the chat. Let me see who coming in.
So many things, so
So
many
many
bills I
I
gotta
gotta
worry
worry
about.
about.
I go to
Ooh.
work every day so
So
they
they
get
get paid.
paid. So
So
many
many
jobs,
jobs,
so
so
many
many
friends,
friends,
different
different associates.
associates. I always forget they're subjected to change. Nothing stays the
Ah,
same, things
things
always
always
changing
changing
like
like
the
the
seasons.
seasons.
As
As
soon
soon
as
as
I
I
get
get
my
my
hopes
hopes
up,
up,
issues
issues
start
start
falling
falling down.
down. I
I
struggle
struggle
mentally
mentally
on
on
different
different
ways
ways
I
I
can
can
let
let
go.
go.
As
As
I
I look
look up
up
in
in
the
the
sky
sky
to
to
talk
talk
to
to
God,
God, I
I notice
noticed
the
the
birds
birds
in
in
there.
there. I'm gonna turn it up,
Not
y'all. I'm gonna turn
worried
this back up.
about a thing. Not even worried about me down here. They free. Ain't nowhere that they can't fly. I'm always seeing them pass by. I'm jealous. Don't gotta worry about social issues. Ooh, don't gotta worry about bills to pay. Oh, don't gotta worry about people falling out with you. I struggle mentally on different ways I can let go. As I
I
look
look
up
up
in
in
the
the
sky
sky
to
to
talk
talk
to
to
God,
God.
I notice the birds in there. Not worried about nothing. Even worried about me down here. They free. Ain't nowhere that they can't fly. Ain't nowhere that they can't fly. I'm jealous. Oh, I'm so jealous. Ooh, yeah.
What up? What up? What up?
I'm so jealous. Ooh.
Right. Peace, love, fucking well, Bob Tribe. Like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. I am your host with halitosis, KP. I am your multiple host. So hungry. I'm about to eat some air toast. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the spiritual spa, right? This is the spa for the spirit. When y'all come here, y'all go get y'all nails done, y'all go get all that other stuff done. But when y'all come here, remember this is the spiritual spa. This is where the spirit come to get its TLC. All right. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If y'all are content creators and whatnot, drop that sign. So if it's at G Lids, drop it at G Lids. If it's at Empress of Tarot, drop the at. Whatever your at is to your channel, go ahead and drop it in the chat. I'm gonna shout everybody out. So eventually, I'm gonna get a prompt for the night bot that's gonna have a list of everybody that I want to support, at least to get to 500 or whatever. So whenever y'all do y'all at sign, hopefully in the chat, I'ma have it to where it's gonna pop up like, hey, please follow such and such. I got one for Eve. I don't know if it worked, and I haven't had a chance to do it for G Liz and everybody else. So I got to get a list of everybody because I'm gonna be supporting everybody. Yeah, go up every trip. Go ahead and shout them out. Shout them out. Shout them out. All right, ladies, what's happening? Ladies, what's going on? All these beautiful ladies, all different flavors, all different shades. What's going on? Ooh, we got a Scorpio moon coming up. I'm a Scorpio. Oh man, here we go. All right, so I probably won't be doing card of the day. Maybe I'll do love reading on the weekends and financial readings, but I don't think I'm gonna do the card of the day. So what I'm going to do here on Friday night is check the energy, check the vibe for the weekend, and then starting Saturday, I'll be doing the week ahead readings. But this week, I think I'm gonna do them on Sunday because we gotta tackle this new moon this weekend. So I think we could look forward to the new moon. I'm gonna do each sign. I'm gonna do the new moon or the full moon, whatever we coming up on. So also, yeah, I know you got to stop running. Also, my series, Removing Manifestation Blockages. If you got an idea or if you got a testimony of some of the stuff that you've been through as far as, removing manifestation blockages, no matter what it is, I'm interested to hearing about it and I would love to have you here. And I know a lot of people be worried about getting paid. Well, you can get paid and thanks to the analytics on YouTube, I can be honest with you and show you how many views we get, how much it's worth, and all of that. So, I do want to kick back in and do that at least once a week. Okay, so if y'all not familiar with my removing manifestation blockages series, I think we like 3 or 4 episodes in, and it's a playlist on the YouTube or a podcast over there on the YouTube. So make sure y'all go check that out. But But yeah, removing manifestation blockages. All right. So I got some that I want to talk about, like the effects of child abuse on adults. I think my last one I did was procrastination. That was a really good one. I was a little fried, so I was kind of stumbling over my words a little bit, but that was a really good episode. So make sure y'all go check out their remove manifestation blockages episodes, and give me some honest feedback and critique live, like in the comments. Let me know, like, hey, you said this at 5 minutes, and I resonated with this, and or whatever, whatever, whatever. All right. She said, I love the introduction song. So there is a YouTube channel where you can listen to that song 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you want to find that song, go to YouTube and type in Jealous by Drew. Type in Jealous by Drew. Jealous by Drew. Drew. Everything is spelled straight up. Jealous by Drew. BY. So yeah, go ahead and go ahead and go in the comments on the song and be like, hey, we want that song name again, because me and him working on the song name again. And he don't know me as KP. So if y'all say KP told me, then he won't know me as KP. Um, yeah, he bang on Jesus real heavy. He with that Jesus gang, and so we don't cross certain lines. But yeah, y'all go over there, say we want that. We want more music. Yeah, go ahead and let them know. Say we want more music. All right, so we're going to get into the weekend vibes. Okay, weekend vibes. Weekend vibes. All right. Let's see. Where do I want to go with it? I think I'm just gonna go with tarot. Yeah, I'm gonna do it because y'all know I'm gonna do it when starting tomorrow, I think I'm just gonna do the collective and then get into the new moon. Or I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out what we're gonna do about this moon. Excuse me. All right, so let's go ahead and check the weekend vibe. So you said you have some tea. I don't really get down with the tea, but if you want to fill me in, because I don't look at people. If you're talking about you got an experience or a testimony or something, I don't look at the testimonies as tea, right? With all the respect, because it's your real life, right? And you being open and vulnerable with your real life, I don't look at it as entertainment. When I think about tea, I think about entertainment. You know what I'm saying? And your real life is not entertainment to me, baby girl. Not at all. Yeah, KP, a real one. Please donate to reciprocate the energy. All donations will go directly to food, shelter, and water. All right. All donations goes directly to food, shelter, and water. And if you've been around and you haven't taken advantage of my free consultations, please, please, please don't forget. Please do not forget to take advantage of my free consultations. I am more than just a tarot reader, you guys. I just play one on TV. In reality, though, I am more than a tarot reader. I'm a life coach. I specialize in business and love coaching. Um, what else? I'm a Reiki master. I'm a yogi. Uh, so many more things, man. So make sure y'all hit me up, man. And y'all tap in. Y'all can text me, email me. Only thing I would say is don't call me on live. Email, text me, email me. Don't call me while I'm live because the phone that I use, I got two phones, right? The phone that I use for the business number is the same phone that I record on. That's Japanese right there. That's Reiki right there. But but yeah, so if you call me, you will disrupt the stream. But y'all got the green light to hit me up. Even if you just want to give me a testimony, a review, anything, man. I am your brother from another mother. So I don't never want y'all to feel like I'm one of those people who, because I got a couple commercials on my channel and all that stuff that nah, I'm still the same person I was a couple months ago before the commercials got here. You feel me? The goal is still the same. All right. So, Spirit, come on in and talk to him. All right. So we have the Four of Cups for the collective weekend tarot reading. All right. We got the Four Cups. So let's go ahead and break down just the simple symbology of the. We'll get into any predictions or best course of action or anything. All right. So I know it's kind of hard to see because it's a shiny card, but the Four of Cups is a young man sitting beside a tree on a hill. Um, and he has three cups. It looks like he's focused and concentrating and contemplating on the fourth cup, whether he lost it or never had it. It seems to me that the fourth cup is the center of focus here. Um, the problem with this cup is the fact that it's being handed to him and he's not able to recognize it. All right. So when we looking at the symbolism of the four, in this case, it does not represent balance and stability, having law and order. Actually, the three cups symbolizes chaos. Yeah, the three symbolizes femininity. That three cups sitting on the ground represents chaos. They say King Fee, great king of the tarot. Why don't you teach tarot? You know so many great insights. Well, just be patient, young grasshopper. Just be patient. So coming from the 3 of Cups, right? The 3 of Cups was all about taking things that didn't have form and putting it in order. Um, New beginnings, et cetera, right? So the thing is that s- the chaos that this person is coming from doesn't allow him to see the gifts that's being handed to him. Okay. So here's where the water element comes into play, aka the cups, because the cups represent I feel. Oh man, I'm just dropping everything. The cups represent I feel, right? And so when we talking about I feel, we got to make sure that we don't get too deep into those emotions, because then you'll be trying to crawl yourself out of hole 2 weeks later, and you don't know how you got there. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know why my throat's so scratchy. Hell, my throat's scratchy. Hold on 1 second, though. All right, y'all. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I sent the. All right, y'all. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. All right. So I'm back. I'm back. Black on black on black. All right. So I don't remember where I was at. So what I do remember was saying was that this 4 of Cups is representing stagnant energy. It could represent us not being able to fully move on from the past. Um, of course, we know it represents have the inability to see what's being offered, right? So, what I personally believe is that you're being offered right now. If this card, what's so funny? What up? What up? What up? I'm on the phone, y'all. Give me a second. Yeah, she said no. It was. It's, all right, y'all. I should be unmuted. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I can hear myself, so I'm unmuted. All right, y'all. Matter of fact, let me turn my voice down because it's so annoying. What's up, Kimbo Slice? What's going on? Shorty do wop, do wop. Shorty do wop, do wop. All right. So wait, what the hell? Okay. Oh, I turned the thing down. All right, y'all. So all right. So just a quick recap. We were just going over the four cups. It's kind of like the vibe of the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Friday night, Saturday, Sunday. You know what I'm saying? And then Saturday, I'll be doing the collective reading for the week. No, Sunday I'll be doing the collective. I don't know which one I'm gonna do first, but be on the lookout this weekend. I'm gonna have a bunch of videos dropping. I'm gonna do the each sign. So make sure y'all come back. Not Kimbo Spice. I like Kimbo Spice actually. Kimbo Spice. That's funny. I said Kimbo Slice, but you said Kimbo Spice. That's funny. All right, so just a quick recap. How I interpret the card was that we could possibly um not be fully moved on from a past situation, and and it's affecting our ability to see the future, to be present in the now, and to manifest the future, right? So, what I think the best course of action is with this card is to be able to turn the stagnant energy into stable energy. Okay. So if you've been feeling emotionally stagnant or drained, if you've been feeling bored, disconnected, if you've been having FOMO, fear of missing out, this card right here is to let you know that whatever you've been doing and you've been second guessing it, that's it. Whether you've been focusing on healing and you think like, oh, it's Friday, I shouldn't be in the house. Nope, you on the right path. Okay. Um, this uh, this card also is a reminder for us to operate with gratitude and to try to look for the small things in life and to be appreciative of, right? Sometimes success isn't necessarily what you think it'll be, right? Sometimes success isn't what you want it to be, but all the time success is good, right? That's one thing that we can't argue and fight over. All the time success is good. So, what I would say is take your time this weekend. Even if you gotta go out in the hustle and bustle of life, make sure you just take things light. Make sure you don't how can I say this? Just don't overexert yourself. Especially when it comes down to emotions of worrying and stuff like that, okay? So, hmm, I had an affirmation that I want to throw here with this card. Man, that it don't look right now. All right, so I got an affirmation that I want to throw here with this card. We can call it invocation, whatever you want to call it, okay? So repeat after me. I open my heart to the gift life brings, seen and unseen. Camera still messed up. All right, it says, I open my heart to the gifts, I'm sorry, life brings, seen and unseen. One more time, last time, y'all. I open my heart to the gifts life brings, seen and unseen. So that was actually I was working with somebody in private today. Yes, KP actually get clients, and and receptivity was the topic of discussion, and and I'm really seeing that to be a theme here. It's a lot of tough individual combative energy going on right now, and I want to really bring focus and aware of that. And maybe in the morning when we do our morning meditation, or maybe I can do it tonight. It depends on how I feel, but um, I want to put a focus on being receptive to the energy, and I think that might be a topic of discussion moving forward, man. Because remember, we in the year of fulfillment, right? 2025 is the year of fulfillment, and I feel like it's time enough that we get back on that subject. Okay. So I am going to open up the floor now. So if anybody want any readings, whether it's a week ahead reading or just a card of the day, or just let me know what you want in the chat. You know what I'm saying? For those who are new here, hit that button, subscribe to the channel, donate to reciprocate the energy. Everything that you donate will go directly to food, shelter, and water. Twin, what up? All right, y'all know what to do. Follow the instructions. Did I even post the instructions in the chat? I didn't post it. You keep doing that stupid shit. Stop doing that stupid shit, please. Wishing in Morocco. What is a SL friend? And please wait till your turn to post a question, please. All right, the instructions are posted in the chat. First come, first serve. Well, only thing I would say is make sure that your mirror is clear, nice and clear. Make sure you can see everything that's going on your side. That's all. All right, Miss Jackson. I'm doing week ahead tomorrow. You're gonna ruin the vibe. You can't ruin the schedule. We doing weekend vibes tonight. See it say Friday night lights. We under the lights tonight. We doing the weekend vibes tonight. Saturday and Sunday we do the individual week. Well, preferably I like to do week ahead reading starting Saturday. All right. So I guess Kimmy gonna be first, and then we got Jizzle, and then I guess that's it. Uh, all right, you got the Page of Swords, okay, for your card today. All right, eh, whatever you want to call it, weekend card or whatever, whatever. Okay, so all right, so let's get into just general break before we go into details. I still don't like the way this looks. I like the overhead look though. I don't think it's high enough. All right, I think I gotta pull it back a little bit. I don't know. For some reason, it feel like it's not the same. Oh yeah, it wasn't the same. It was too far up. All right, there we go. That's why. All right, I ain't even light my candle. So let's take a moment and take a couple deep breaths and let's place some positive intentions in this candle. Shoot, y'all already know peace, love, health, and wealth. It's the affirmation. That's the lifestyle, everything. So if you want to, you got a different, more specific intention that you can go ahead and speak that 3 times. You go ahead and spit that a couple times as I find this light ta ta. All right, there we go. All right, are we ready to go? So we have the Page of Swords. First thing first, the page represents a young adult, a young professional, something like that. The page is actually a representation of the earth element. Okay. So remember, the I statement for the earth element is I own or I possess. Okay. So these are people who's looking to get established in life, whether they're trying to further their career or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Make strides in family life, whatever they're trying to do. They're the type of people who's trying to be grounded in a sense. Um, and so we have the sword that represents the air element here. And the sword actually represents the I statement for swords is I know. Okay. So here we have something that has piqued the page's interest. Okay. And the thing about the page is smart enough to know that I can't win this battle. I can't win this fight, etc., etc. Let me move on and maybe I can come back at another time. Okay. I think that is a great card to pull in conjunction with the four cups, but I want to focus on this page of swords right now. Okay. So the page of swords bring curiosity, fresh ideas, and the spark of mental energy. Here's so what I would recommend here with this card is again being able to okay, so whenever you I'll say this. Whenever you see the page of swords um is a reminder that we need to gather more information. We need to put knowledge and wisdom front and center. Okay, this could, like I said, represent the fact that you might not have all the information that you need to make a decision right now. Um, but your instincts could be pulling you in a particular direction. And I want to tell you to always mind your instincts, but always look for third dimensional confirmations. You can't come up with things intuitively and get confirmations intuitively. It don't work like that. Everything that's going on the third dimension that you pick up on intuitively, there will be a confirmation sooner rather than later. All right. Um Page of Swords could be calling you to stand up and speak up and move with righteousness, right? That sword is the sword of truth, peace, freedom, justice, all of that good stuff, right? And so the sword is going to be something that's going to be a very useful tool as you continue to progress. So I want to leave you here with a little bit of homework before we move into your affirmation for the day, okay? Or this weekend affirmation for you. All right. So how can I say this? I want you to research the symbolism of the sword itself and what it symbolized in different cultures and different time periods. All right. I want you to do some research on that. All right. So here we have a affirmation or an invocation that I want to I want you to carry with you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Write this down, post it on your mirror, whatever you got to do. All right. I am open, alert, and aligned. I welcome new ideas and speak my truth with confidence and grace. I am open, alert, and aligned. I welcome new ideas and speak my truth with confidence and grace. One last time. I am open, alert, and aligned. I welcome new ideas and speak my truth with confidence and grace. Like I said before, the only thing I would say is just make sure before you get into something, make sure you got all your answers, right? Just make sure you got everything you need before you move on, okay? So I think Jizzle was next. I think I'm gonna switch decks for this reading. I be on that down, Julio. You're welcome. So yeah, like I said, that card denotes an emphasis on logic and reason, wisdom. And so the only way for you to really acquire knowledge is for you to be receptive to knowledge, for you to actually go out and seek the knowledge that you want. And yeah, like I said, just make sure you invest the time and effort in whatever it is, whether it's a hobby or what. All right, Six of Pentacles. All right, G Jizzle. So you already know how we do it. First thing first, we look at the number, and then we look at the sign, and then we dive deep. So you have the number six. Remember, the six is all about love, harmony, peace, balance, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. Um, the Pentacles represents the earth element. Fufu, fufu, stafula. And we know that the I statement for the earth element is I own or I possess. Okay, so this weekend I want you to bring balance on possessional things. I really think that this dissemination of energy isn't necessarily all about how much you give to other people. I really think it's really about what you give to yourself. And I think that I just, you know what, scratch everything I said. Let's just make sure that what you put on is really truly balanced, and it's not you not giving too much grace. I feel like grace is going to be the key for you this weekend. Where are you giving too much grace? Energy, yeah, give it all to me, yeah. I be on that down, Julio, only match my tempo. Um, Let's see, Six of Pentacles, Earth element. I want you to put an emphasis on love. You said you too mean, really. I don't think so. I think that's a fix. I think that's the fabric of your imagination, to be honest with you. But the Six of Pentacles is saying that you have to be grounded within yourself before you continue to give. That's the only way you will be able to really notice the balance if you are balanced within yourself. Um and and I'll leave with this. I'll say this. Just because something's been working, that doesn't mean it's the right thing. All right. So whatever that means to you, make sure that you put everything under a microscope this weekend. And like I said, you gotta find a balance within yourself so you can really truly so you can see the imbalances outside of yourself that you created. Because if y'all never seen WandaVision, then go watch WandaVision. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. All right, so the Six of Pentacles bring grounded, generous energy for the weekend. It's all about balance, giving, receiving, and shared abundance. All right. So here go your invocation for this weekend. I give and receive with an open heart. Abundance flows through and around me in perfect harmony. I give and receive with an open heart. Abundance flows through me and around me in perfect harmony. All right, one last time. I give and receive with an open heart. Abundance flows through me and around me in perfect harmony. It's 9:30, man. I feel tired. I know in a minute. I ain't even been on here an hour yet. I know people about to start coming in the chat, but KP ain't. I don't know. Like, man. No, it ain't you. I know what it is. I know what it is. Energy, yeah, give it all to me, yeah. Compress me, yeah. Come take what you need, yeah. Let me be your. I'm so happy this mint coming back to life. Man, this mint. I thought it was gonna be done, but it's bouncing back though. All right, let's see what's going on in the chat. Nothing. It's cool. See, I got three people in here though. I don't know how that's working. Unless Nightbot count as a person. Don Oleone. Oh, drop kick the motherfucking phone. Drop kick that bit. Well, I probably have. I be having more technical difficulties than anybody. I know it. Y'all ain't got to tell me. I know. There we go. What you mean? What happened? I tie up, mommy. All right, so y'all got anything going on? Y'all want to hear my opinion on anything in the news? And y'all got any questions for me or anything? Come on. You gonna have to talk to me real simple. Like, all right, what's going on in these two streets? Damn, she got 275,000 views in a week. God damn, I know that check fat. Nope, not at all. I'm just trying to get some money. some good buns. What that say? Some good bronze. I can't see it. Oh, you want a tan? Oh, I know one thing I'm listening to tonight.
Bluetooth disconnected.
What you doing this weekend? That's what's up. ain't nobody talking to me. Well, talk to me. I talk back. I'm just trying to see what's going on with y'all. If anything in the news interests y'all, anything, I don't know. Any questions? Any questions about meditation? Any questions about my services? Any questions about why you ain't donate today? I'm answering all. I'm taking all questions. Mm. All right. Well, so how about we talk about sponsoring the plant? Mm. In a real way. y'all want to talk about? Mm. This shit is so disrespectful, man. This is so. I really don't. I don't like. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. This is disrespectful. This is disrespectful. He say new sweatsuit unlocked. You watch this. This you see this? He say new sweatsuit unlocked. That's the name of this. Watch this. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Don't forget the Nikes. So disrespectful. Look at the Nikes. Yeah, you got the Jordans on. This is crazy. So disrespectful. And people want to be worried about all this other crazy stuff. They want to be worried about who have sex with who. They worried about all this other stuff, but somebody who barely know English can come and emulate you and become a millionaire and you dying and going to jail. They emulate you, they become millionaire and for what? What up, y'all? Hmm. Will such and such a come back? I don't know. I don't answer those type of questions here. We can try to get you a different question. What up, y'all? Ain't nobody talking to me. What's happening, man? Why y'all ain't rocking with Pizzle, man? It's Big KP. Ain't nobody rocking with me.